We have a question of someone who's ready to take PSM III, but she does not want to add, she's not into adding more certification, but she's looking for more learning and training to develop her Scrum Master skills. She does not want to become an enterprise agile coach, but what other paths could you recommend or trainings?
Yeah. First things first, I think there's a critical component in this question, that's the latter part. I don't want to become an enterprise agile coach. It's really good to understand what you do want to do and what you don't want to do. Looking at me personally, going back like 8 odd years, I was focusing on becoming a project manager at this consultancy because I saw project managers there and I felt that I perceived them having a lot of status, having a nice paycheck, you know, driving this big fat BMW, and that's always something that unconsciously I was focusing on. But by not thinking about what really provides me energy, I went into a burnout, right? And that's the point where I started to reconfigure myself and rethink what actually feeds me energy and what do I really like to do. How do I make sure that I come home with more energy than I have to go to my job every day, pour in buckets of energy, and go back home all drained? I think that's one of the key questions that you want to ask yourself first. If you know that, that gives you input on where do you want to develop. Regardless of being in PSM III, whatever, I think that would be my main advice here.
Yeah, and I think that's a good starting point. If you're looking for other trainings or learnings that you could take as a Scrum Master, it's really good to define which way do you want to go, where do you get energy from. So depending on if you have an answer to that question, you could more precisely look at training offerings, and it might be that you do want to look in leadership or professional leadership or agile leadership, or you might want to look more into team dynamics or in behavior within teams or more to the individuals. So there are many things that as Scrum Master you can dive into or learn more about. So go ahead, give it a shot.